Therefore, he just pretended that he was going to show people feng shui. In fact, he had already thought about it. After having dinner with Mr. Song, he would go directly to the bank to apply for a new card, transfer 2 million in, and then hand the money to his wife. Or Jacob. In short, it must not be handed over to Elaine, a prodigal gambler. Otherwise, she is likely to get the money and immediately go to the beauty salon to charge her 200,000 balance for face and body use. At 11 o'clock, Warnia drove out of the community. She respectfully called Charlie and told him that she has arrived and asked him to reach downstairs. At the gate of the community, Warnia got off the car respectfully and opened the door for him. After he got in the car, she said to him, "Mr. Wade, Grandpa has already gone to Classic Mansion to wait for you in advance. Let's go there too." "Okay." Charlie nodded and smiled. "Thanks for your hard work, for coming here to pick me up." Warnia was a little shy, and said with a blushing face, "This is what I should do." Charlie smiled slightly and said nothing. Classic Mansion at this time. Accompanied by 2 bodyguards, Mr. Song stepped into the door. He invited Charlie to dinner today. He didn't bring the descendants of the Song family. Apart from the report, he brought Warnia alone. When Mr. Orville heard that Mr. Song had arrived, he hurriedly greeted him and said respectfully, "Mr. Song, I'm really sorry. The person under the supervision of the Diamond Box just now arranged the arrangement, but I couldn't meet you in time." Old Master Song looked at Mr. Orville, suddenly surprised. Mr. Orville in front of him was actually much younger than he looked at yesterday's birthday party. Could it be that he also got Mr. Wade's rejuvenation pill? Thinking of this, Mr. Song couldn't help but tremble and asked, "Mr. Orville, you got the chance from Mr. Wade?" Mr. Orville hurriedly nodded, and while reaching out to respectfully help Old Master Song, he said in a low voice, "Old Song, let me tell you, the Wu family sent someone to Classic Mansion last night and injured more than a dozen security guards. After my life, Mr. Wade appeared in time to save me and gave me a rejuvenation pill. Otherwise, even if I am alive now, I would still be a living dead." Mr. Song asked in surprise, "What's the situation? Why didn't I hear about it?" Mr. Orville sighed. After the birthday banquet at noon yesterday, Mr. Wade said that his father-in-law would come to Classic Mansion to host a banquet at night. The father and son Lu Ming suddenly killed me with Regnar's 5 bodyguards and almost killed me. They also wanted to kill Mr. Wade's father-in-law. In fact, their real goal was Mr. Wade. What? Mr. Song didn't pay attention to these things at all yesterday. He was immersed in the powerful effects of rejuvenation pill and couldn't extricate himself, and the others in the Song family also had their own thoughts, like Warnia, who was happy. However, Tianming and Honor were worried, and did not pay attention to what happened outside. At this time, Father Song heard that Regnar was going to kill Mr. Wade. He was furious, and blurted out, "DMN the Wu family." Having said that, he immediately said to a bodyguard next to him, "Speak out immediately. If the Wu family dared to touch a hair of Mr. Wade, my Song family will have the whole clan and fight to the end." Before Charlie arrived at Classic Mansion, the Song family's statement had spread throughout Orus Hill, and then spread throughout the upper class of Orus Hill. No one thought that the Song family, the first family in Orus Hill, would openly challenge the Wu family, the first family in the south of the Yangtze River. This is really a good show to watch. When Tianming and Honor heard the news, they immediately exploded almost in situ. "What's wrong with Mr. Song? Yesterday's birthday banquet, it doesn't matter if Mr. Song was angry with Regnar. Everyone is a little unhappy in private, so they can talk about it later if they find a chance. But now the old master openly challenged the Wu family, which is almost equivalent to publicly declaring a complete break with the Wu family, and may even become a mortal enemy. Both the father and son think, what is the cause of the father? Actions. Even if they want to curry favor with Charlie, there is no need to openly turn face with the Wu family, right? In this case, in the future, the Wu family may fight against the Song family everywhere. Not only that, if the old master is doing this, Warnia and Roger are less likely to be together. The Wu family was also very angry when they got the news. Originally, the Wu family was enough to jump around, but now Father Song suddenly said that he would fight to the end with the Song family, which made the current situation of the Wu family even more uncomfortable. The Wu family's current affairs were big enough for the Wu family, and suddenly they ran out of the Song family to sing the opposite, which naturally made the Wu family more irritable. Elder Wu was still lying on the hospital bed. Regnar ordered the whole family not to tell the father of the Song family's statement. At the same time, he also made a decision to ignore the Song family for the time being and not to respond to the Song family's statement. Right now, the majesty of the Wu family has suffered a great deal. Although it is still the first family in the south of the Yangtze River, the news that it has offended the Wade family of Eastcliff has already caused trouble in the city. Before, the outside world didn't know who the Wu family had offended, only that YouTube kept putting crosstalks that humiliated their family on the top of the homepage. Today during the day, after the news of the Wade family's acquisition of YouTube came out, the outside world immediately understood that it turned out that the Wu family had offended the Wade family.